Hey, hello there. Welcome back to a big weather update today. As right now, we have a couple things we'll be going over. We have an enhanced risk tonight. We have tropical storm Andres right now, and that's all we're gonna be really talking about. Storms have initiated a couple hours ago. You probably have seen one of our videos. There was a confirmed tornado near Memphis earlier. It's passed now, and it's actually weakened below severe limits. However, though, let's get right into it. So right now, anyways, looking at the 5-day outlook, right now we have Andres, of course. It's expected to start. It's gonna be peaking right now probably, and since it's getting sheared, it's definitely not in a good spot. And then it's gonna weaken back to a tropical depression, and then become a remnant low. Then pretty soon, probably within tomorrow, probably tomorrow night at the very latest. But anyways, though, moving on, it's expected actually around. Expected to weaken tomorrow, and then around midnight on Tuesday, it's probably gonna be coming remnant low, and then by 12 p.m. on Tuesday, it's probably be a remnant low, and it's gonna probably dissipate by around 12 p.m. Wednesday, so it's quite short-lived to say the least. Anyways, looking at the severe weather picture, right now we have enhanced risk across Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, then also for Texas, Mississippi, slight risk for Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, marginal for Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, southern Indiana, Kentucky, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas, Mexico, maybe a small area of Colorado, 5% tornado, 30% significant hail, and 30% wind. Well, anyways, though, looking at this right now, we have looking at the temperatures is around the 80s, where it isn't raining. Where it is raining, it's rather in the 60s. Right now we're looking at dew points around in the 60s, in the upper 60s, lower 70s. As this we have enough moisture to probably work with for a couple high precipitation storms and flash flooding. Actually, we have one flash flood warning. That's probably won't be the only one. However, though, we still have several severe thunderstorm warnings right now across from Texas through Tennessee. Okay, then looking at mixed layer Cape, right now we're looking at around widespread over 2,000 joules per kilogram, maybe areas of over 2,500 joules per kilogram, and also with more areas around 3,000 joules per kilogram across Arkansas and Texas. As right now conditions are pretty good. Right now we don't have much of a much sin or convective inhibition, so that could be enough to spark a couple thunderstorms moving in tonight. So yeah. Anyways, moving on though, the effective shear, bulk shear. Right now we're looking at around 40 to 50 knots, maybe some areas of 60, 65 across central Texas. And moving towards Tennessee, we're looking at around areas of around 40 to 50 knots, of course. Definitely effective for a couple supercells to move through. Looking at our storm relative helicity now, we're looking at around 50 to 100 meters cubed per second cubed. Over 100 is usually sufficient for supercells, and as you move over to Alabama, Mississippi, and Tennessee, you're looking at over 200 to 300 meters cubed per second cubed. So yeah. But anyways, though, moving on, we're looking at 0 to 3 kilometer Cape and surface vorticity. Right now, we're looking at around between 25 to 125 joules per kilogram. Usually about 50 is quite sufficient for supercells. Over 100 is usually sufficient for tornadoes. Looking at vorticity, though, it's quite decent. We're looking at between 1 and 5 in the areas over the highest vorticity. So see what goes on in that neck of the woods. But anyways, that's really it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. However, though, yeah, we're looking at enhanced risk tonight. Andres, of course. We have, I believe, a West Pacific area of interest as right now might hit the Philippines. It's gonna maybe as a tropical cyclone right now. We'll get into that soon enough. But Yeah, that's it. Goodbye.